Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to another video here at Euphoric Sports. And today, we're going to be talking about Manchester City at Arsenal on the Emirates today. Absolutely disgraceful game here. I think right now, the referee should never be able to referee another Premier League game again. Absolute mockery. Definitely, we probably saw those oil merchants give a nice little deposit to the referee, because that man couldn't get a single call right for Arsenal. First of all, the Odegaard penalty should have been a pen. So if you're going to call the Bernardo Silva pen, 100% you got to mark the other one. It's either both or none. You can't just give it to City only. That's suspicious. And then, not only that, Martinelli is going to have an open goal, and the referee decides to run and cut off Martinelli, not letting him shoot with his right foot, his actual main foot. So he has to go weak-footed, off balance, because the referee just runs in and cuts him off. Unprofessional from the referee, causing Martinelli to miss the goal. And I think right there, Martinelli's not at fault. Even though it should have been scored, you can say that, yeah. But he complicated it for no reason. There's no reason why the referee should be a factor in the game. No matter what you say, no reason for Martinelli to be distracted or cut off by the referee, who shouldn't be a factor in this game. Everybody can agree on that. And then, not only that, Gabriel is given a red card for stomping on the penalty spot, even though we've seen many times goalkeepers do it and just get a talking to. But Gabriel just gets a straight up yellow. No warning, no nothing. Even Ramsdale was the one who did it mainly and didn't get nothing. You could check the replay. And then Ramsdale is the one stomping on the penalty spot. And then Gabriel just gets the yellow card. He was waffling all game. There was one time where Arsenal get a foul and then Saka gets a yellow card, and Saka had nothing to do with it. He just said, "Ref, that's a foul." Apparently that's illegal to say in England or something, because then the referee just gets offended and says, "You know what, Saka, you get a yellow." And it's just like, you're just waffling, mate. You're giving cards to people who have nothing to do with the encounter that causes you to blow your whistle for the dumbest reasons ever. And you just became a factor and turned the game around for Man City and just ruined the Premier League, because now there's no race. City won the league. Right there shows what oil money can get you, that referee has contributed more than Jack Grealish, a £100 million player. They relied on a referee to beat Arsenal, who is laughed at by many teams. A referee had to save City, and then Bernardo Silva was out there looking like a man-child. He's one of the worst players ever. I genuinely hope Portugal misses the World Cup. I don't care anymore that I like Ronaldo, because it's just disgraceful. They don't deserve it. And then Rodri is out here going into the fans, scoring a BS goal that shouldn't have happened in the first place, because Gabriel should never been sent off. Never get a warning. Had 2 plays and just yellow, boom, you're gone. That's it. Gabriel had no warnings. Got a yellow for the PK spawn. Got a yellow for a cheeky foul. Right there, that shows you how much of a disgrace the Premier League is. Not fixing the referee problem, because the referees, we haven't seen one English referee go to the World Cup in ages, because they are the worst ones. They have a replay system and can't get it right. If you check the VAR, he comes in, checks the worst angle possible for the Bernardo Silva penalty, just looks at the worst angle, doesn't check multiple angles, because angles do matter, and just checks the worst angle and then says that's a PK. But also doesn't check the Odegaard angle. How is that right? Unfair. That is just terrible. But Arsenal in the first half played quality. That was the best I've seen. They outplayed City. City was held to 2 shots on target, and those shots ended up being the penalty and Rodri. Those were the 2 shots they had. The Rodri was a mistake by holding, and then the penalty that should have never happened. I hate Jack as much as the next guy, but that wasn't a penalty, so I'm not going to hold him accountable there. But it's disappointing to lose that game, because now Tottenham and United and West Ham have a really good chance of getting over us. And that was the game that we needed to win, and we should have won. It should have been easily 2-0 over, because we outclassed City. They know it, and we know it. The referee just It's terrible that you have such a big game happen and you have so many problems with the referees, not only with what they did on the field, but then they had a problem on who was going to officiate, who was going to be the fourth official. You're the Premier League. You get millions of dollars, and you gotta have a solution for all that. You gotta have rules in place, and then the referees. We don't even know what went into their minds. Like other sports, like the NFL and baseball, we know what they're calling. They tell the fans, but these guys just go in there, give a blasphemy call, and then leave and go home like nothing happened, and get a nice little deposit by those oil merchant owners in Man City of 2-3 millions, where they're set for life. Don't need to officiate a game just because they just ruined the game and gave City the win, because they can't handle investing billions of pounds into a club and not being able to beat a team that's actually done it honestly, like Arsenal, Liverpool, who don't have to spend 100 million on a guy just to win the league. Absolute disgrace. They got two teams saying how they were fatigued, but they got an A and a B team. Pep Guardiola is a open book merchant who needs hundreds of millions of dollars to compete and can't even win a UCL without Messi. Disgraceful from City, and we should never see this referee officiate again because it's a disgrace. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow the socials down in the description down below. And see you to the next video. See you.